Now, we already know that the southeast region of America is experiencing Hurricane Helene in the aftermath of said hurricane right now. Well, let me introduce you to this wedding venue in what I believe is pronounced Buncombe County, North Carolina. It's called Hidden River Events. And literally, as soon as you Google them, the first thing you see are these horses. The same beautiful horses that they're advertising on Google as some sort of wedding venue prop or package or whatever the case. They decided that the best thing for them during the hurricane would be to just leave them tied up in their stables and let them die. The horses, the donkeys, and the goats. Now, just in case you've never seen a full-grown horse, maybe you don't know how big it is. For the water to be that high up, them horses was tied up for a long time. This footage comes from Kelsey McDonald. You can go over to her page and check out the full clip. But she says the wedding venue in Swana, I don't even know how to pronounce that. They told us to let their animals die rather than let them out of the area. We couldn't stand by and watch as 8 farm animals drowned or got swept away by debris. We had to use a chainsaw to get the goats out of their shed. The water was already over their backs and rising fast. The groom and the bride's cousin then waded out in chest-deep water to break the fence and let the horses out. Unfortunately, the small donkey didn't make it after watching him swim for his life for over 2 hours. This is the man getting in the water to go ahead and set the animals free. As you can see, the water is literally at his chest. He was able to get to the horses and let them go free so that they can wade through this hurricane. Like they said, they weren't able to save that donkey. His name was JJ. He did pass away. These are the horses, I'm sure, starving, literally starving, having a little hay, whatever that's called. I certainly went over to Google and left a review. I said, during Hurricane Helene, this business instructed customers to leave their horses, goats, and donkeys tied up and to let them die. The water had rose above the horses and goats' backs when they were rescued by bystanders. When the man jumped in the water to save the animals, the water was chest level. The animals were tied up, and I'm sure they were very scared. Unfortunately, a donkey named JJ had been swimming for over 2 hours and actually passed away. And I left actual photos for the people reading the review. And just in case, like me, you don't have much farm education, apparently when a storm of this magnitude is on the way, what you're supposed to do is let the animals go free. They will find their own source of shelter and make it back home if possible. I wanted to get this message out to anybody that's in North Carolina, because whenever this storm is over, please do not go and patronize this business.